I'm available for all sort of MyLab courses, MS Excel, MS Word, MS PowerPoint, MS Access Mathematics, Accounting and Statistics, Problems Rock.
Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's session we are taking XP 25 Assess Chapter 2 Cumulative Assessment Metropolitan Zoo. I will guide you through this video step by step, making it easy for you to follow, and you can done your assignment by watching this video. You can contact me for your assignments, exam, quiz and for complete course on my WhatsApp and email. My WhatsApp and email are given in the description and shown on my bottom of the screen. I can do all online courses: MyLab Accounting, MyLab Finance, MyLab Excel, MyLab Word, MyLab PowerPoint, MyLab Assess, Writing, Economics, Java, C++, Python and many more online courses. Please reach me out on my WhatsApp and email if you need help in any course. I will handle your complete course. I can do all online courses on MyLab account, on MyLab Pearson, Engagement Tab, MC Grail Seminar, Blackboards and many more colleges and universities. Okay, now I'm going to start my assignment to solve step by step. The title of assignment is XP 25 Assess Chapter 2 Cumulative Assessment Metropolitan Zoo. Okay, under this is the title of assignment. Then here is the project description. You can see your project description to get idea about your project. Now we will move on to first question. Okay, first I will increase the font size of this instruction file for a proper view. Okay, question number 1 is that start, assess, open the download, assess the named XP25 Assess Chapter 2 Cumulative Assessment Zoo ACCDB grader has automatically added your last name to the beginning of file name. Save the file to the location where you storing your file. Basically in this question we will have to download assess file from Pearson portal. You can download this file easily from your Pearson portal. Now I am going to start question number 2. The question number 2 is that first I will open my assess file which download from Pearson portal. Now I am moving on question number 2. The question number 2 is that create a new table in design view. This is the first point of this question. We will create a new table in design view. Add the feed name exhibit ID with the auto number data type. Add the caption exhibit ID. Set the exhibit ID field as the primary key for the table. Save the table using the name exhibits. Basically in this question we will create a new table in design view and then we will add the field name exhibit ID with the auto data type. Okay, we will go to create button. In the create tab in the tables group, click on table design button. Table will be created in design view and then we will add the field name exhibit ID with the auto number data type. We will have to add a feed. The feed is exhibit ID. Okay, and then go to the data type and then we will select auto data type of this exhibit ID feed. Now we will have to add the caption exhibit ID. Okay, we will have to add a caption of this exhibit ID. Okay, we will have to add a caption is exhibit ID. Click on the exhibit ID feed and go to the caption box and then we will add a caption is here exhibit ID. Okay, then we will set the exhibit ID feed as the primary key for the table. Set the table using the name exhibits. Okay, we will set the exhibit feed as the primary key for the table. We will click on this feed and then go to the table design tab. In the tools group, click on primary key button. Okay, it will be set for primary key. Now save the table using the name exhibits. We will copy this name and then we will save our table using this name. Right click on table 1. We will click on save button and then we will table name box. We will save, type here exhibits and then click on OK button. This table will be saved as this name exhibits name. Now I am going to move for next question, the question number 3. You can see here the question number 3 is here. Add the following field and set their fields properties as shown. Okay, field name, data type, field size property, caption. You can see we will add the following field in the table. First name column, we will have to add this field exhibit name. The field name is okay. We will have to add this field in the first name column, exhibit name. The data type of this field is short text. The field size property is 15. The data type of this field is short text. Field size property is 15. And then the caption is exhibit name. We will copy this caption and then we will have to add a caption of this exhibit name field. Caption is exhibit name. Okay, now we will move on. Next point is here. Acres is the field name. We will have to add a new field is acres. The data type is number. We will have to add a new field in here, acres. The data type is number. Okay, then integer is the field size property and caption is none. We will have to add an integer in the field size property. Click on the field size and then select integer and the caption is none. Now we will have to add a new field is initial cost. We will copy this field. Okay, initial cost. We will copy this text and then we will have to add a first name is initial cost and then data type is currency. You can see data type is currency and then field size property is none and the caption is initial cost. Okay, field size property is done and then we will have to add a caption here, initial cost. Okay, then we will have to add a next field yearly cost and then data type is currency. We will have to add a next field is yearly cost is here. We will have to add here yearly cost and then data type is currency. We will have a data type of this field is currency and the field size property is none and then yearly cost is the caption. You can see data type is currency and then field size property is none and then caption is yearly cost. We will go to the caption box and then we'll tap yearly cost in caption box. Now the next field is date open. Okay, field name is date open and then data type is date time of this field and then caption is date open. Okay, date time is the data type and then caption is date open. We will click on data type date time and then caption is date open. Okay, the next point is the next field name is show. We will have to add a new field is the show field name and then yes no data type of this field. We will have I have to add a show and then data type is yes no. Here is yes no. Okay, and then we will move on next question. You can see I have done this question very well. Now I am going to do question number 4 of this assignment. The question number 4 is that switch to data sheet view and save the table. Add the following records letting access assign the exhibit ID. Okay, switch to data sheet view. We will right click on this and then click on data sheet view button. Click on yes. Now and save the table and then following record letting access assign the exhibit ID. Exhibit name open, exhibit name, acres, initial cost, yearly cost, date open and show. We will enter exhibit name column. We will enter Asia. We will have to add a record in exhibit column Asia and then acres column is 2 and initial cost is 20 lakh or 2 lakh. Acres is 2, initial cost is 20 lakh. Yearly cost is 30,000. okay, 3 lakh. 3 lakh is initial cost, and then date opened is that 2 3 20 sorry 115 2011. 115 2011 is date open, and then the show is that checkbox. Yes, okay. Now Africa is exhibit name. We will have to add a new record for exhibit name column Africa, and then the accuracy is that 4, and then the initial cost is 350 lakh. Okay, 3 lakh 50,000 is initial cost. 3 lakh 50,000 initial cost, and then the 50,000 is yearly cost. We will have to add a 50,000 is yearly cost, and then 2 3 2014 is date. Okay, and then yes to show. The next record is the Americans. The Americas is the exhibit name. Okay, the accuracy is the 3, and then initial cost is 1 lakh 50,000 is the initial cost. 1 lakh 50,000, and the next is that 25,000 is yearly cost. 25,000 is yearly cost, and then 515 2005. 515 2005. Okay, for date open. Now you can see I have done this question, and then show is no. We will no checkbox. Now we'll save this and then close this. Now I am going to do next question of this assignment is question number 5. Now question number 5 is that import the download Zoo XLS workbook as a new table in the current database. Okay. Using the import separate sheet wizard, specify that the first row contain column heading, set the animal ID field to be indexed with no duplicate, and set the animal ID field as the primary key. Import the table with the name animals and do not save the import steps. Basically in this question we will import the download Zoo file which we download from Pearson portal. Okay, download Zoo XLS workbook as a new table in the current database. We will go to access file, go to the external data tab, in the import and links group click on new data source button, and from file button from Excel file, and then we will go to the browse button, and then we will go to download folder. We will select our file which we save in our PC folder. Okay, this is the Zoo file. We will select our Zoo file and then click on open button, and then the point point is that using the import separate sheet wizard, specify that the first row contain a column heading, set the animal field to be indexed with no duplicate, and set the animal field as the primary key. Using the import separate sheet wizard, specify. We will click on OK button. Now we will set the animal field to be indexed, no duplicate, and then set the animal field as primary key. Import the table. Click on yes next button, and then again click on next button. Okay, and then index is yes no duplicate, field name is animal ID, you can see, and then index is yes no duplicate. Then click on yes, Next, set the animal field as import the table with the name animals and do not save the import steps. Import the table. Okay, choose my own primary key on checkbox. Click on this checkbox, choose my own primary key, and then click on next button. Now you can see field index and no duplicate. Now import the table with the name animal. Do not save the import steps. Click on finish button. Close. Okay, I have done this question. Now I am going to do next question of this assignment is question number 6. View the animals table in design view. Okay, we will view the animals table in design view and change the field size for the animal field to long integer. Okay, long integer is the field size for animal. Now change the field size for the exhibit ID and trainer ID field to long integer. Okay, then we will save the table. Click yes in the dialog box indicating that some data may be lost. Close the table. The first point of this question is that view the animal table in design view. We will go to our access file, double click on animal table. The animal table will be open. Now we will right click on this table and then we will open in design view. Okay. The next point of this question is that and change the field size for the animal ID field to long integer. We will change the field size for animal ID field. We will click on animal ID field and then go to the field size and then we will set this field size to long integer. Right click on this arrow and then select long integer. Now the next point is that change the field size for the exhibit and trainer ID field to long integer. We will have to change the trainer ID and exhibit ID. Click on the exhibit ID and then go to the field size checkbox and then we will set long integer field size. Now we will click on trainer ID and then we will set the field size for trainer ID to long integer. We will here click and select long integer. Save the table. Click yes in the dialog box. We will right click on this and then save this table. Okay, some data may be lost and then click on yes button. Okay, close the table. Now we will close this table. Okay, you can see I just show you 7 to 8 questions in this assignment. If you need complete solution of this assignment, you can contact me on my WhatsApp and email. My WhatsApp and email are given in the description and shown on the bottom of the screen. I can do complete course for you with A+ grade. I will do all same assignments. Okay, I will do your all simulation training, all simulation exam, all assignments project, midterm exam and final exam with A+ grade. I can do all online courses on MATLAB, Pearson, Engagement, MC Grail, Seminar, Blackboards. I am handling many students courses like MATLAB Accounting, MATLAB Finance, MATLAB Excel, MATLAB Word, MATLAB Access, MATLAB PowerPoint, Java, C++, Python and many more online courses. You can simply contact me on my WhatsApp and email. My WhatsApp and email are given in the description and shown on the bottom of the screen. You can contact me for your course read. If you do not able to do this assignment, then you can contact me on my WhatsApp and email. I will do this complete assignment for you with A+ grade and I will do this complete course for you with A+ grade. My WhatsApp link is given in the description. You can directly come on my WhatsApp chat and my email and WhatsApp both are given in the description and shown on my bottom of the screen. Thanks for watching my video. Please subscribe my channel and like my video. Best of luck to my all students. Thank you so much.